What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? We're going to be doing our very first Alchemy deck tech. We did a little bit of brewing and, messing around at the last stream, but we're going to start off, and we're going to start off nice and strong with our first deck tech here. I'm sorry, we're doing it again. We're doing a blue-red deck, and we're doing another Alrund's Epiphany deck. Not as much of an Alrund's Epiphany deck because Alrund's Epiphany got nerfed. Uh, um, its foretold cost is now the same as its original mana cost, and you only get the birds now if you foretell it. So eh, we did some playing around, and obviously with Galvanic Iteration, it's like not nowhere near as good. It felt really insane. Again, you don't get the birds. We tested this. You don't get the birds because again, foretelling is literally you have it in the exile zone and you cast it, and that's the only way that it can get the foretold status. So no birds from copying it, but still taking 2 turns in a row is pretty good. But that's not really what this deck is really focused on. Again, it's called blue-red turns, but that's not really it's not. There's only 2 copies of Epiphany and only 2 copies of Iteration, so not the focal point of the deck. The rest of the deck though is just pretty much good stuff. Some control elements, some nice card draw, and removal and stuff. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. For those who don't know, if you don't know what Alchemy is, you're probably living under a rock. But Alchemy is essentially the arena version of Standard, with rebalanced cards and digital only cards. So I have a ton of cards in here. I think we have 1, 2, 3. I see 3 cards here that are digital only, and were released on Arena a few days ago. So it's been really fun to mess with some of these new decks. Before we get into the deck here, again, if you are watching on YouTube, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and you can find me live here at twitch.tv/Roxora098. All right, so let's go over some of the new cards here. So number 1, we have Geist Channeler, which is 1 in a blue for a 1/3 human wizard. It enters and you choose an instant or sorcery with mana value 3 or greater, and it perpetually costs 2 less to cast. Perpetually is a digital only mechanic that essentially means whatever you give it, it applies regardless, no matter what zone it's in, and if it changes zones and whatnot. So if you put this on an instant or sorcery, cast the instant or sorcery, and somehow get the instant or sorcery back into your hand, it will still cost 2 less to cast. It also works if you try and cast it from your graveyard, if you exile it from your graveyard and you cast it, or whatnot, you can shuffle it back into your deck. And if you draw that same copy, cost 2 less. All of the things. It just happens, as I like to say. So this card we did a little bit of testing a little bit while ago. It's a ton of fun. It just is if you want to cast big spells, it's pretty good. It's a nice body, right? It's kind of exactly what this kind of deck wants. If you wanted to put a creature in, it works with the good spells in the deck. It's a nice blocker. And as you'll see, there's a lot of cards that if you curve into the other cards, it's going to be really insane. So we'll kind of go over some of those as well when they happen. The other new card, or the next new card, is Key to the Archive, which is 4 mana for a artifact that enters tapped. When it enters the battlefield, you draft a card from its spell book and then discard a card. So this is one of the mechanics that I've kind of been talking with people about. We don't exactly really like that much, but it's here, and so we're using it. And draft is essentially, if you've seen Discover from Hearthstone, it's kind of the exact same thing. You get 3 choices of a random card pool. These card pools are a lot smaller, but they're still kind of random. But these cards are all pretty powerful. So we have Approach of the Second Sun, which is really good in this deck. Day of Judgment, a nice Wrath of God effect. Time Warp, so there's kind of where we can get some extra turns. Counterspell, which is great. Demonic Tutor, obviously very powerful. Doomblade, Lightning Bolt, Claim the Firstborn, which is kind of not as good. Crozen Grip, Regrowth, Despark, Electrolyze, Growth Spiral, Lightning Helix, and Putrefy. So I'm not going to go all over these cards here. If you want to look at them, you can. And then the other thing that this card does is allow you to add 2 mana in any combination of colors. And that's actually relevant here because note that it adds these cards to your hand, but it doesn't actually let you cast the card for like paying whatever mana. Like you don't get to play or pay or cast play demonic tutor for like blue and a red or whatever. You have to actually have black mana, and so that's like one of the things that you have to have for archive. So that's why you use the archive mana there. Archive is cracked. Yeah, I know. I saw it and I saw it being played, and it seems really good. It seems like this card is going to fit into a lot of decks that are just trying to use these cards. If you're just going to get nerfed, you won't get wild cards back. Yeah, that's fair. I'm not in that position because I'm trying to play stuff and do things. Obviously I'm not like the level of other creators, but I do kind of gotta get the stuff, and I've tons and tons of stuff up here, so I'm good. I'm out of rare wild cards though. I'm sad. The next card we got here that's new is Discover the Formula, which is 4 blue for an instant. Seek 3 non-land cards. So Seek is a mechanic, another digital only mechanic where you get a random card that meets that criteria from your deck without shuffling, and again, it's just putting it into your hand. It's not drawing it as well. So it's just put 3 non-land cards into your hand from your deck, and then non-land cards in your hand perpetually cost 1 mana less to cast. So kind of like Geist Channeler. That's kind of where we get to this, where if we Geist Channeler on 2, and we can make our discovery cost 4, this card is insane, where it's just 4 mana, draw 3, and make our spells cost 1 less. We can even Galvanic Iteration, copy it, and draw 6 and make 3 of those spells cost 2 less, and the other 3 cost 1 less. So like it just can get really crazy there. And note that this is not is a spell that Geist Channeler can discount, but also Discover the Formula can also discount Geist Channeler. It can discount the other creatures in our deck and not just the spells. So that's really nice as well. This can just kind of go off. Aside from that, I believe everything else is kind of here and has been around. We've got some Spikefield Hazards, we've got Shadow Skull Smashings and Demon Bolts and Burn Down the House for removal. We've got Expressive Iteration, Divide by Zero, and Memory Deluge for some card draw. And we've got our win conditions being Hullbreaker Horror, which is my favorite. I love this card. I think this card is really crazy. We've got some kind of early threats here. We've got Jacob Hauken, which I'm interested to see how good this can do. It's kind of just an early card filterer in the beginning, and then kind of turns into a card draw powerhouse in the late game. We've got Smoldering Egg, which works well with this deck, even though we're discounting a lot of our spells, because we can cast, things like Alrund's Epiphany, we can cast things like Hullbreaker Horror, Seagate Restoration, which I'll get to. It can flip fairly easily and then just becomes a nice piece of removal. But only one of the decks, so it's not like we're like super focused on it. And then we have 3 copies of Seagate Restoration, kind of in with our lands, this deck is kind of using that as a nice payoff with Discover the Formula to make sure that we have spells to draw that'll get discounted. But if you end up casting this for 4 or 5 mana, even sometimes 3, maybe this would just be insane. So I'm curious to see if we actually end up doing that. Our sideboard, we're going to be playing best of 1, so we have a 7-card sideboard here of the various lessons. We've got environmental sciences, teachings, and then we've got maxed out exhibition, and then we've got 2 to kind of round it out. We have got start from scratch and introduction to annihilation, which I don't really like that much, but it's kind of why not. You typically don't need more than 1 mascot exhibition. You know, you typically should not want more than 2 environmental sciences, so like there's really nothing else to put there. So might as well. We got 2 Hall of the Storm Giants and 1 Den of the Bugbear as creature lands, but otherwise nothing really notable in the land section. Yeah, really this deck is just trying to, you know, play good stuff, play Key to the Archive, play Geist Chandler, discount some cards, discover the formula, discount more cards, and just like overwhelm our opponent with card advantage. So I'm pretty hyped for that. All right, let's go ahead and get into the games. Okie dokie. All right, I think this hand's really good, right? I mean, we got, you know, Smoldering Egg as an early blocker. We've got Divide by Zero and Expressive Iteration, so yeah, I'm good. We're gonna lead on that, and oh no. All right, so this is the Dragon deck. I think we just play the Smoldering Egg here. Are we, like, just dead? Because we don't have an answer for this? Yeah, so this makes their dragons. At the end of the turn, they're going to have cost 2 less. Okay, it's actually kind of fine. So we could do the Geist Channeler thing. I think that's better than just playing a Divide by Zero on like this or whatever they do. Oh man, they're gonna play something huge next turn, and I'm gonna be like super sad. I feel like I have to do this though. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was like, it's gotta be a Goldspan Dragon or something. I might just be dead. I might just be dead. Yeah. I think I'm just kind of dead. You have a Dragon's Fire. Jeez. This is not a great showing for the deck. Typically we'd have, you know, probably one of the yeah, dragons are really strong. I think this card is I'm so surprised this isn't uncommon. Yeah, right. I just like I can attack them with my dude and then pass. I can do this if I live. If not, I gotta. I think I go to 9, right? I think I go to 1, right? I could take 9, just go to 1. Oh my god. They have Play with Fire in their deck? Alright. I mean, like, none of this matters, right? They got, yeah. I think this is fine, right? Oh, I'm not playing... Oh, this is not the ranked queue. Oh, whoops. I should do the ranked queue. I forgot about that. I was just chilling. I think this is a spell. It's a land here, right? This is a land. Ooh, I think I'm just gonna play the egg here. Like, we don't really care about getting Epiphany enabled. Actually, it's kind of better if we wait until we can discover the formula. What is this? Delver? Delver of Secrets. Yeah, you got it. Watch it not flip. No, none of them have ever flipped against me. Oh, you got it? Nah. Nah. I will block. I feel like I just divide by 0 this now. They have counters probably, right? And so I just want to get them out of their hand. Really? I'll take an environmental sciences here. Ooh. That's pretty spicy. That's pretty cracked. No? Yeah. It's pretty cracked. Again, they could have Jawari Disruption here. They could have, yeah, sure. That's fine. That was always going to get us, probably. And actually, it's better for them to get that out now. Sure. All of this is fine. Spike Field Hazard, you say? I think we're gonna do this into Hazard, and then you get a counterspell for me. Maybe I should play this first, just in case. Sure. I'm fine with that. Next turn we can cast our Discover the Formula if we cast this, which I'm gonna. Okay. I think we'll get a mountain here. No, I should just get a island. There's not a lot of red cards in our deck. Sure. You got it. I'm just gonna pass, right? Just say go. This is an instant. This can flip, but like, cool. Doesn't even flip. Yeah, presumably they do this and they put counters on stuff. Do I? This is put counters on it. Honestly, I just think no blocks. Like, I don't even care if this, like, deals me 1 damage. Like, they're gonna cast a bunch of stuff that, you know, you got it. We're gonna, like, discover the formula, like, then probably Alrund's Epiphany, take an extra turn. Badge. Oh, well, also this flips now. I forgot about that. This just flips anyways. Sure. But, like, doesn't my discover the formula resolve? Oh my god. So we can Geist Channeler Alrund's Epiphany. Alrund's Epiphany is going to cost 4 mana. Didn't know, is it? Ha ha ha. What's going on, man? I think we Smoldering Egg and we take an extra, try to take an extra turn. I guess I could divide by 0 here. I could Galvanic Iteration divide by 0. And then next turn I can Galvanic Iteration Alrund's Epiphany. Yeah, let's do that instead. Let's take 2 turns instead of just 1 turn. Like, I'm not under a ton of pressure. Sure. Oh my god, if they Blizzard Brawl here and I Galvanic Iteration... Oh, this is an Expressive Iteration, not an Galvanic Iteration. Sure, you got it. Becomes a target of a spell, draw a card. Sure. What are you gonna Blizzard Brawl? You really want to Blizzard Brawl my Geist Channeler? This is going here. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. And then divide by 0. This is on this. I'm definitely gonna do this. I gotta imagine that they're gonna... that they have a counter in hand. Okay. That's fine. We'll just bounce this. What am I gonna get here? I could get this. Could get this, but I think I'm just gonna grab another Environmental Sciences. I'm kind of looking for more lands, honestly. They get my dude, but like... it's fine. Oh, this also costs... I was like, I'm not gonna have mana. But again, it's a perpetual effect, so it costs 1 less to flashback as well. That's insane. A 6. So yeah, we can't do this yet. I think I just want to burn down the house. I think that's the plan. Yeah, I think we are burning down the house. And we'll do this and grab a mountain. And I think we have pretty handedly won the game now. They're going to play this and then, like, do nothing. I can cast this. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this and then you have a counter spell. I'll just do... I could actually do this and foretell it. Wait a sec. Honestly, let's just do this and pass. That's insane. Sure, that's fine. Like, that's fine. That's very fine. This should cost 2. Hello? Why does that look like... Well, here's this. This should cost 2. Okay, there we go. Yeah, they were like, okay. Or it costs 4. Yeah, okay. It costs 4 still. Yeah, there we go. It's still here. It's still here. It still exists. Okay, this hand seems not great. Our lands come into play tapped, and we only have 2 of them, and otherwise our hand is not really exciting. This hand is worse, somehow. What happens if we top deck a land? This hand's great. We'll put this back. Yeah, whatever. We'll try and draw a land. Let's go. Let's go. More lands. Give me more lands. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Wait, this is insane. This is insane. I think a Dwari disrupt me. No, don't disrupt me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Syncopate. Alright, that's honestly kind of worse. Sorry, what? Okay. Okay. Interesting. This is a similar hand from before, except we have 3 lands and we've got good cards, so I'll keep it. We can go turn 1, turn 2, and then this comes on tap turn 3. So, like, yeah, we'll be able to Geist Channeler into, you know, Discover or like Epiphany or Expressive Iteration. All the coasts. All the Stormcarp coasts. Red, black. Okay. Please don't be Dark Nose. No Dark Nose, please. No Dark Nose today. I like spoke it into existence. Although they don't have the turn 2. They don't have the turn 2. Alright, we'll make our Discover the Formula cheaper. Kalane. Okay. So I think we... Iteration here. Well, this is awkward. I think the answer is we put Demon Bolt into our hand, right? And we just exile one of these and be sad. Ismarith. That's a little spooky. We get a 6/6. Yeah. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6. 6/6 I guess if we just pass and discover this, like we'll take a hit here. But if we can get divide by 0 and discount it. Yeah, they get to hit us. They get to draw a card. Sure. I'm not sure why they did that, but they felt they needed to do that. I guess they... No, they don't draw an extra card. They just draw 1. Yeah, they draw until they have 3. So that was pointless to do. They're welcome to do it. All right, we're going to discover the formula. All right, so there we get a divide by 0. That's kind of exactly what we wanted there. So it doesn't have ward here, right? Yeah. So I think I am, yeah, going to divide by 0 now. I think I can get environmental sciences, probably. I could do mascot exhibition. I don't think I want to do teaching. I think it's just environmental sciences here. And then I can play this and play Jacob. Interesting. So they must have another way to add blue, because right now they can't cast their Ismarith. And having this extra divide by 0 will be nice. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, there you go. I think we are just going to divide by 0 again. And let's get ourselves an introduction to Annihilation. What can I do here? I think I'm just playing this. Can do this. Yeah. I think we're gonna hope to Hullbreaker Horror next turn, so yeah. I think we get ourselves an island. Could foretell this. Actually, maybe we do foretell this. Because I'm not casting any of these this turn, yeah. I think we foretell. And just pass. And then this turn they do the Ismarith. Actually, next turn we could do the Alrund's Epiphany thing. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Yep. Sure. That's fine. Keep 1. I'm gonna turn full control on here. Shit. I was really hoping to, shit. That's not what I wanted to do, but oh well. I think we are just doing this. Do I want to do this? Let's draw a card, exile. Yeah, I guess we might as well, right? Okay, I don't think we want that. Do we? I don't think we want this. Let's play this as a land and pass. Yeah. If all they do is like play this and then attack, like I'm just gonna Hullbreaker Horror. Sure, that's fine. I will gladly block. I think I just have to let this resolve. Yeah, and I'm just gonna Hullbreaker Horror at the end. Yeah, you can do this. I'm gonna Hullbreaker Horror. I think I just say go. Like, I can Demon Bolt, bounce, like, Demon Bolt, attempt to bounce this when they attack. Yeah. No attacks. I guess I should attack with this, but I'm playing defensively. What you got? So yeah, so now that they're doing this, I get to do a bunch of cool stuff. I get to Demon Bolt. This gets to return the Ismarith to their hands. And now if they cast Ismarith again, okay, I think they realize they're dead. Wow, okay, cool. So we're able to beat the Grixis version, that I think was a little slower, and also when they didn't draw their Whelp on turn 2. Yeah, turn 2 Whelp seems like a pretty busted situation, not gonna lie. Okie dokie, this looks pretty good, right? This looks not bad. I think we're doing this, and then... Am I Geist Channeling here? Depends what I draw. Maybe I'm just Smoldering Egg here. Reclaim the Wastes. Isn't there a better card, I feel like? I feel like there's a better card that exists. Alright, maybe I Geist Channeler here. No, actually I feel like I Smoldering Egg. We're gonna Smoldering Egg. So this way, like, if I don't draw a land, I play this as a... Or if I iteration and don't hit a land. What do they have here? Okay, so this is also a land. So yeah, I think I'm doing hand, deck, exile. Playing this as a tap land. Oh, is this a green white spells again? What is this deck? Yeah, they are probably gonna go the Magecraft dude on 2. They're gonna get a forest. Yeah. But nothing. Nothing. So I could Geist Channeler here. Make Epiphany cost... Yeah, wait. I haven't played a land. Yeah, wait. That's the play. It's not Seagate. It's Alrund's Epiphany. Yeah, so this is the kind of... I feel like the nuts with Epiphany is you Geist Channeler on 4. Make Alrund's Epiphany cost 2 less. And then you foretell it. They do have to fix this. I think that's what's going on is the client, or the client is not seeing the foretold stat there. And they can't interact with this. It's not letting me know that I can cast this appropriately. What if I cast a spell? Instant or sorcery. Please don't have a spell that has reach. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's do that. We will Demon Bolt in response, because we just want to answer your stuff. Oh my god, this is so funny. Oh. Okie dokie. I see Geist Channeler and discover the formula. I feel like I'm keeping hands that are just not great against creature decks. Like that just don't have a lot of removal in them. So like that's going on. But that's what happens. I'm okay with it. Oh, please don't be okay, that's actually fine. Ba-ba-bum. Must have the sacrifice card, right? So I could discount my divide by 0 here, but like I'm curving into it anyways. I'm just gonna discount the discover the formula. Yeah, I was gonna say gotta be Deadly Dispute. Let's get some treasures. Interesting. Okay. What are they giving +3/+0? Oh, that's insane. That's very scary, actually. Wow. Alright. Here's a divide by 0. Bounce your dude. We're gonna take environmental sciences, as usual. I guess if we ever do, like, burn down the house, just kind of like a giant roadblock for it. You know, I was really hoping that we'd get it there, but I think now we just do this, grab a red source, play that, and now we do Geist Channeler on another, on our... Do we do that? Or do we just do... Yeah, I think I do. I think we just want to cast this for 2 mana, right? Discover the formula for 2 mana seems good. No? Seems pretty good to me. I will snap off that block. Bonk. They get to recast it and they kick it. Kick it real good. Ba, 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 ba. I think we just discover the formula. Whew. Sheesh. Just, Demon Bolt it. Honestly, could even Geist Channeler or something. Geist Channeler or discover the formula. Block. Otherwise, I would just take 8. Honestly, that seems fine to me, right? I will snap off that block. Like, I don't think our opponent knows what's about to happen. I don't think they're prepared. Jesus Christ. I think I'm gonna do this. Try and hit some lands. Let's do... so awkward. Let's do hand, deck, exile. But I think I'm just gonna play this as a land and just pass. And then Demon Bolt this when they attack. Ugh. Sorin, sure.
Consider yourself fortunate, our motive.
You got it.
You can deal my servant.
If we draw land, we can untap land. Excuse me. We can discover the formula into burn down the house. Okay. This could actually give us a land anyways too, right? It can give us any of the spell lands. So maybe I do this anyways. Yeah. Sag. So this does nothing now, right? I guess like this helps us cast burn down the house, but I think I'm casting this now. I've like got like spoils of riches. Oh, okay. I think I'd like to do this card to take an extra turn, right? Let's do that. Let's put this iteration in the graveyard. Yeah. And we have to discard a card. Let's just discard this Memory Deluge. So like we give them a card here. Actually that's fine, right? They do that, and we burn down the house, everything. This is insane. Yeah, having our spells like heavily discounted. So like they do this and it gets 2 counters. Oh, they don't do that. Okay. Yeah, here that's fine. Because they make spiders, but like, yeah. This is going to be a great turn. Burn down the house, dealing damage to planeswalkers is insane. Okay, so deal 5 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. Goodbye. I think I would like to cast this Key to the Archive. We can draft another card. We can draft this Demonic Tutor. Hello. We can discard this bad card. Put this Geist Channeler on the battlefield. And we discard our Time Warp. Holy moly. Okay. I have to think. So next turn, we cast this for 5. And we cast this for 3. Yeah, we have Hullbreaker Horror into Time Warp. Yeah, holy moly. They don't even, like, they don't even know what's coming to them. Holy moly. That's insane. This doesn't feel okay. Once again, this does not feel okay. This hand does not have the stuffs, but it's got spells. Seeker Restoration, that's the card that I was thinking of before. I think we start off on this, so we can play Egg on 2. Egg, egg, egg. Nothing like a good egg to set you off right. Alright. Not excited by this matchup. But we just duration here. So I want to take this into my hands. And then play this and pass. Take 1 here. I guess it's not the worst, right? I think we can. They play another creature next turn that we can kill. Just burn down the house. Honestly, if this hits Day of Judgment, I might just take that. Yeah, it's kind of enticing. Yeah, I might just take this and discard a land. Keep all these. Oh, this is in different combinations, right? Or in any combination. Okay. No, we're good. We're good. Yeah. So that's got to go. Yeah, that's gonna go ahead and say nope. But now what do we do? I think we're gonna play this tap now, because I don't think this is ever coming down in the way that I wanted to. That was definitely the right call to make. Okay. So now could just Alrund's Epiphany, And we can key to the archive. Good Day of Judgment here, but I don't really want to do that. This is a black creature, so we can't even do that. We could Helix it. Seems fine. Gain us some life back. Discard this. Play this and discard Burn Down the House. And then attack for 2. What do they get back? Oh, they get back something. Do I even want to? Oh my god. What do they get back? A 1-mana card with lesser? Yeah, okay, so that's fine. I think I got a block here, right? Yeah. This is fine. They're gonna get back a 3-drop and they get back this Righteous Valkyrie, which I can't kill. It's like really annoying. I think I do have to. I have to kill one of these, not the aura. Hello. Yeah, we'll cast this. Draw some cards. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. All right. Yeah, let's just pass. That's fine, right? Because I just... oh, this is a cleric. But, like, they can make my Divide by 0 more expensive, or they can return this back to its original cost. Yeah, I was gonna say. Attack with those. Seems good. Fine. Oh, please don't tell me that's the Angels card. Oh man. But I have to do this turn, right? I have to Spike Field Hazard this. And then burn down the house. And then they get 1 trigger, right? They get 1 thing that brings back a 2-drop. That brings back either this or a voice. Yep. Sure. This changed the clock. I think... I think I do have to do this. Just so I can cast it and get... I could get Teachings. If I get Teachings, I get more stuff. Let's do this on blue. Probably. We have these, so it doesn't really matter. To draw 2. And then we can cast this. Alright, yeah, let's just pass. I think that's fine. Weird. I think we do this. And then we divide by 0 that. Do I even care about this? They get cards. I guess I do care. Let's get environmental sciences here. Gain back some life. Play this. Cast. I think I'm gonna use these to cast blue, red, so that they somehow deal with that. Or I don't have to like tap those or something. Okay. I think my opponent realized the Hullbreaker Horde was coming. They knew to get up and go. All right, cool. That was a tough matchup. I feel like we fought hard for that. That felt deserved. I think this is a mulligan. Yeah. Sag. This is a keep. It's a keeper. Let's just play that as our first land. Oh, well. I feel like I'll wait on this. To play Thalia here, and I just Spikefield Hazard in response. Yeah. Thalia is going to be a little bit of a nuisance here. Like our Divide by Zero and our Discoveries are going to cost big monies. Yeah, I think Thalia is going to get us here. No joke. I'm not joking at all. We are so boned. Oh, this is part of the day-night thing? Okay. Oh, no, not this guy. Okay. Yeah, I think we're dead. We dead? You're really gonna lose this? Okay. Okay. Pass? Wait. Why was I not able to cast this card? Oh, they got word 1. It won't let me. Do they all have word 1? No, no, no. Why? Hello? Why would it not let me cast this card? Suppose you cast from more cards, suppose you from more cards you drew this turn, yeah. Weird. I guess I will do that. I guess I should do the more expensive one. I'm so boned here, right? I'm so boned. I don't think there's a way for me to survive here. Yeah, wow. Viola just owned me. Owned me so hard. Wow. I feel like this is a mulligan. This hand doesn't do much. Okay. Back a Divide by Zero. Put back a Galvanic Iteration, honestly. And then this hand just looks like crap. Imagine playing Frostboil Snarl. Oh, it's got ward. I might as well just play this. Honestly? Do I take the lands here? How big are their giants gonna be? Honestly, I could get this burn off of burn down the house off of like the discover still. So yeah, I think I'm going land, bottom, land. And then I don't actually want to bounce this with Divide because it can stack. This can stack. Hilarious. Sure, that's fine. Glimpse of the Cosmos. Okay. They paid 3 mana to draw 2. Let's just pass. Yeah, I really don't want to bounce this. They play something. They cast like a 4 mana, 5 mana giant. I can divide by 0 the giant. Right? You got it. Ouch. I think I have to let this resolve. I don't think I need to care about this. Honestly, kind of want them to like play a land and like play a 3-drop here, so I can nab both of them. And then like, right, they're gonna play that. Okay. Getting all of the lands. I think I am now gonna, yeah, divide by 0 this. Yes. I know it's kind of awkward. I think I'm getting Mascot Exhibition. Oh, and I made him discard. Got him. Oh, that's funny. They get to discard a giant, but they want to discard. Let's just pass. I think if I cast this again, I am gonna divide by 0 it. Yeah. And get myself probably this Introduction to Annihilation. With some interaction. They play this again, and that's fine. Let's go land go, and we'll cast our Discover. Ooch. Ouch. It's kind of crazy. We're at 9 already? Yeah, this is a problem. Am I playing too passive? Like, should I, like, I don't want to cast Burn Down the House there. Like, I don't have anything. I guess this could have answered this, but like, sure. Please cast another giant. Cast another giant. Cast another giant, please. Please, please, please. I'm ouched. Interesting. Are they discarding another one? Okay. Dang. It's a lot of giants. It's a lot of damage. Okay. God, somebody. I think we have no choice but to deal 5 here. We're gonna land key. Draw ourselves a nice spell here. Day of Judgment is actually kind of a nice one, right? And we discard this Expressive Iteration. They have anything with haste? I can't imagine, but maybe they do. Okay. Play that dude. Yep. Play that. Sure. I feel like we win in the grind. It's just like, can they get past our interaction? This Day of Judgment is going to be so nice if I ever cast it. Gonna feel so good. Maybe I want to save this for a turn where they play another Quakebringer. 2 Quakebringers already. What am I doing otherwise? I guess I can cast this. Because I'm casting, I can cast it anyways next turn. Okay, so do this to my hand, this, and then this. So yeah, I think this turn, yeah, I am just casting this. And we passing. Yeah. I don't think I want to use this to, like, make some devils. Does not seem like the way to go. Sure. They've drawn more cards than me, it feels like, but I think I've generated more, like, card advantage. Okay. Sure. I think I'm just gonna burn down the house here. Be burning it down. And we can play this and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we don't have enough to don't want to do this. Honestly, maybe this is the correct play. This might be the correct play, actually. And this is spell. Okay, cool. Yeah, it seems pretty good. Sure. So we need to hit Hullbreach Horror. That's the plan. It's like if we hit Hullbreach Horror and we resolve it and keep it on the battlefield, like we can we can just bounce all of our opponent's stuff every turn. And they can never activate these Quakebringers in the graveyard. That is the plan. It says just word 1, so like I'm not too worried at the moment. So like if I want to divide by 0, that would be fine with me. I would like to hit Hullbreach Horror at some point. Is this what we're doing here? We're just, yeah, I think we're just bouncing this. Yes. I'd like to pay... Okay. This is destroy target artifacts. Not really what I want to do. Yeah, I think we're just getting environmental sciences. I could key. I could also do this and do Deluge, but I think I would like to key to the city or key to the archive. Approach of the second summon would be great. Return target card from your graveyard to your hand. And we discard, I don't know, Mountain. And we play this. And we play... Do I even want to? I guess I could Geist Channeler to get Day of Judgment cheaper, but do I really want to do that? I think the plan is just cast this Memory Deluge. So yeah, let's just pass. I'm 30 cards into my deck. And like I don't have to worry about card size, because yeah. That's fine. They have a braid? We have a braid in this format? They could have braid my stuff, right? And that would be annoying. Having 2 key to the archives is like awesome because like it's what allows, you know, me to like make sure that even if they destroy one archive, you can still cast the cards from the other one. It can't be that. It can't be that. I think... Can it? I think we take Shatter Skull Smashing, and we take Jacob. I don't think I take any more card draw at this point. Do I regrowth? I think I just Day of Judgment and regrowth and show him like, hey, you're kind of boned. Right? Yeah. I feel like I don't even... yeah, I feel like I cast the regrowth here. Get back the Day of Judgment. And then I can still cast this. Do I have a land that I can play? Let's do this Spikefield Hazard. Oops. Oh my god, it's so hard. It's so hard to... can I... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Yeah, I think I just play this as a land. Fine. So hopefully Memory Deluge finds me a Hullbreaker Horror, which it did. Then what is it getting me? It could get me Geist Channeler or Smoldering Egg, so I can close out the game faster. Yeah, maybe it's Smoldering Egg. What is this card? Okay, no, that's fine. Let's do this. Cast this. Yes. It's fine. It's still fine. Right. I think at this point I just Shatter Skull Smashing away and play this as a land tapped. Sure, that's fine. I will 100% allow them to just answer that. That's not a problem at all. What is a problem if they try to answer my Hullbreaker Horror? I think the play here is to Spikefield Hazard them. Return target spell you don't control to its owner's hand. Yes. I don't know why it was asking me about that. It should just allow me to do that. And now, like, even if they have, like, double, like, removal spell or like some kind of removal spell for this, I can just cast Iteration, targeting nothing, or trying to copy nothing. They have one land left. Honestly, let's just do that anyways. Okay, it's pretty insane. That just wins me the game, right? Because I do this. I take 2 extra turns. Oh my god, what a grind. What a grind that was. That was indeed a grind. Okie dokie. So, let's gonna do it for the matches, but let's talk about the deck a little bit. So definitely seem to like struggle in the like aggro matchups. like the green deck, right? The green decks that the green creature decks that we played that like got too big for us. That was a problem. But aside from that, and like maybe I assume like Thalia really wrecked us, like the mono white deck that just like played creature into creature, Thalia into creature into creature, right? That was a little bit of a problem when we didn't have good removal for Thalia. Maybe the right answer was I think I messed up there where I Spikefield Hazard the 1-drop instead of Thalia. Maybe I should have just saved this for Thalia. Maybe that would have been better. Maybe I wasn't playing that sequence right. But in any case, aside from that, this deck feels like insane. Definitely a top contender. Geist Channeler was amazing. Being able to discount our Discover the formulas, our Alrund's Epiphany, our Seagate restorations. Like we cast one for 3 mana one time and drew like 10 cards with it. That was insane. Being able to discount Burn Down the House or Memory Deluge in a pinch, and even Divide by Zero. We never did it, but like if there was ever a time where like that was the only card in my hand, I would be very fine with casting a Divide by Zero for 1 mana, you know? And then just like sitting on the battlefield and being a blocker, like it was either a really good against, like the lower power creatures and was like a great chump blocker in the other cases. Let's see. Key to the Archive was insanely strong. Just getting to ramp us on turn 4, getting us like a really nice spell like a Day of Judgment. We had a Time Warp at one point. We had a Demonic Tutor I think we could have, or we instead got Regrowth. So like a lot of powerful cards that we could get there, adding mana. Yeah, and I like that this has like feels balanced because it forces us to discard a card. It's not just like straight card advantage. It doesn't just give you the card for free. So like it feels balanced in that sense. But yeah, in this deck it feels a little busted when I can like have like a Day of Judgment or a Time Warp and then like discount it with Geist Channeler and then like go off from there. Discover the format. I think I like said this like while we were going on, where like it feels like very greedy, but in this deck it works. Like I don't think all decks can play it. I think if you're playing this card, you kind of have to play Geist Channeler. Like trying to cast this fairly for 6 mana is probably gonna be pretty bad. I guess with Gearhulk you could do this. Like you could discard it. You could somehow get into your yard, discard it or mill it or something, and then you Gearhulk and you cast this. That would be pretty cool. But aside from that's in historic, I'm talking about. This is for Alchemy. Sorry. Yeah, I'm just like thinking about multiple formats at once, but something like that maybe could work. But in Alchemy, I think you got to be playing it with Geist Channeler because otherwise, you're gonna have a hard time. Let's see what else. Jacob felt fine. Like I like if there were some times where I wanted to loot and it was fine. But I never really had time to flip this. But it was serviceable. Like I don't know if I would like look to get rid of this, but like I think it's just a fine filler card. Smaller angle size, expressive iteration, galvanic iteration. We know this. Like galvanic iteration into Discover the formula, insane. Copying a Foretold Alrund's Epiphany is like still fine. You get the birds once though, only once, right? We know this. But the thing that I love about Galvanic Iteration is that it can just work. It works so well just with the fine cards in the deck, where like copying a Demon Bolt, copying a Divide by Zero, like are all just like fair plays that you can make that are just like good, and then you don't have to worry about like losing it for your better plays because it's got flashback. So I like that. I feel like I just love playing with this card. I feel like it's such a fun card to play with. When it's not busted. I like, don't get me wrong. Like I totally agree. Like with the nerfs on Alrund's Epiphany and everything, but I think Galvanic Iteration just in itself is a fun card. Let's see, Memory Deluge. I think I've talked about this where originally I thought discounting it with Geist Channeler was pretty bad, but it's actually a lot less bad than I thought. It's you discount it to 2 mana and you don't get to look at as many cards, but you still get to draw 2. And then when you flash back, you only get to look at 5 cards, but it's a lot cheaper of a flashback cost, and I think is pretty cool. And there's only one in the deck, so it's not like the deck is really trying to do that. As for the mana base, felt good. The lessons here, you know, with Divide by Zero, always feel great. Teachings, always love. I find myself wanting to get teachings more than maybe I feel like others would. But that's just because I feel like I use a lot of my resources early to stay alive and then want them later. But also really liking Introduction to Annihilation. There's a lot of various permanents and a lot of like pesky ones that don't like dying. And the fact that this exiles is really nice, and a lot of times I don't even really care. Like when I'm casting it, I don't care that it draws them a card. Start from scratch. Excuse me. I have not found a use for yet. But yeah. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy the deck. I really like this. This is probably gonna be the deck that I'm gonna grind with the most. I'll play with some other decks in the future, but remember, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, remember to leave a follow. If you're watching on Twitch, if you're watching on YouTube, remember you can leave a like, comment, subscribe, all of that stuff, and let me know what kind of content you want to see from me in the future. All right, guys, I will see you for the next video.